Today's Talk365TV's Talking Wellness is brought to you by Factory6.
Hey everybody, I'm Holly Love and welcome to another Talking Wellness. Today I am back at Factory6 and I'm super excited to tell you I just finished my Willy Wonka factory tour. Kerry, hi.
How was the tour?
It was so much fun, and what I learned about how creating your own product line is so much easier than you think. It's so simple and it is so fun.
We really appreciate you coming down and checking it out.
Well, to fill you in, here is what has happened. So Factory6 and us, Talk365TV and Transformational Tech Marketing, have partnered to create a product line for our wellness team with the charge that it is the most top quality, that it is prescription grade, that it is something that all of our doctors and clinicians and wellness clinics will be able to embrace and utilize, not only to benefit their clients, but also benefit them from a business standpoint. Yep. So we had a little bit of a different approach to it because I'm looking for the end user to be someone who is not necessarily my direct client, but creating an opportunity for many to have something to add to what they're already doing. So it made me a little bit of a challenge. Was it? Because let's review what went down. We first met in the conference room. You and I talked business strategy. I gave you the whole spiel. Was it a little confusing?
No. We go through this every time.
Okay.
And this is the key part of Factory6, and I think what makes us really unique as a manufacturer. We want you to come in, and we're going to, just like we did today, we're going to talk about your customer, your demographic, the experience you want them to have, what kinds of products you might be most interested in, and then we do the tour so you can see how everything gets made and then have a little deeper understanding, and then we come to a final conclusion.
So from talking to me, I know you're obviously aware that I really wanted something that would meet the needs of clinics and doctors and wellness people alike, because that's who I work with and I want to be able to provide them with that. I mean, what would your advice be at this point?
Well, so the good news is we do a lot of those kind of products here in-house, right? Which are really clean labels, really clean ingredients, right? Simple formulas, things that wellness practitioner could really get behind. That's really critical for your particular audience. And then, from there, the next step really is deciding, is there an opportunity to make something custom and unique, or to get into it and decide if this is something that, maybe there's already a product or formula on the shelf that we could pull from and will fit that need.
Well, I think what I learned, which was the coolest thing, is that coming in here, I really had in my head we were going to need to do a custom line. We were going to need to do a custom product. It was going to need to be maybe a little bit more money and maybe a little bit more investment in that way. But in my brain, I thought that's the only way to go about doing this. And then from talking to you and really knowing you as long as I have, and knowing how much experience you have, and knowing that you've put so much energy and influence and testing and study into your white label, at the end of this, that's where I'm leaning, because I understand the opportunity to do so much more and then let the clients tell me where to custom down.
Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Makes a lot of sense from a business perspective, because you, using some of those white label formulas or products, you get to kind of test the market, if you will. We're going to help you develop the actual labels and your brand, and we're going to get it ready for market. And with just a few dollars laid out rather than a lot of dollars laid out, you can actually introduce a product, see if it fits your demographic, see if the customers, there's an uptake on it, and then down the road, if you want, we can move into the custom. But white label is a great way to get started. You're going to feel excited and good about those products. You got to tour the factory, you see where they're made, have a lot of fun with them, and literally, out of dozens of potential white label products, you still get to pick and choose which ones are right for you.
Yeah, and also pick and choose which way we want to present them that's going to make the most sense for me. So obviously we were talking about the mints and the delivery with them, and how pretty much in a doctor's clinic I felt like it would need to be a different way. So there's so much creativity that happens within the white label process. I'm honestly blown away. I think that's my biggest takeaway from today.
Well, good. That's our goal. We want you to come in, experience it all, taste, test, try it, and walk out excited about your product and its potential in the marketplace.
So basically, here's where we are at. I'm going to be doing the final picking, the boxing and the labeling, and all of that is going to go down and be like for this whole thing. And then we will come back and we will tell you the end result. We'll show you what we've got. But in the meantime, you guys need to set up your own appointment and get in here and have your own Willy Wonka factory tour, because this, like I said, is so much easier, so much less intimidating than I thought, less expensive than I thought, and it makes so much more sense to just use your experience and use what you're already doing so well, because I think there's a lot of people out there who try something new, and if they've got a lot of money to burn, they may end up proving that it wasn't really cost effective or money making or really that beneficial to their people.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no reason to spend a lot of money. Until you can test the market a little bit, right?
Right.
And white label allows you to do that. I'm really glad you had a good time. It should be a fun experience, right?
Yeah.
These are your products. It's your brand. You know, we want you to come in and be excited about it. So it sounds like some success.
Oh, I'm so excited. So you're going to want to log on and book your consultation. Basically, all you have to do is fill out that form on their website and they will be back with you within 24 hours. You can come in person, which I highly recommend, but you can also have an online Zoom consultation. You can also do over the phone if that's what would work out best for you. Either way, start this conversation. I mean, Kerry, seriously, so enlightening and so helpful. Your business expertise in this field, and then in general, your mentorship through how to do this whole thing has been invaluable, and that's what you offer to everyone.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time, but I'm more excited about your particular product and to see it do well in the marketplace.
I am so excited. So to see the whole process, log on to their website. You can also watch our full Talk365 TV extended TV interview and online consultation, where basically you can see what happened in the boardroom, and then you can see what happened in our factory tour, and then you can see what happened when we wrapped up and see the true play-by-play, exactly what goes down when you want to create a product line. And then, you know, you'll know for yourself. Pretty much probably call you and be like, I'm ready. This is what I want. Let's go.
Perfect. Come on in and do the tour. We'd love to have you.
So go log on, check it out. Kerry, in the meantime, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Everyone, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Talk365 TV right after this.